Good Fortune is a 2025 feel-good comedy starring Aziz Ansari, Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, Keke Palmer, and Sandra Oh. And I was really looking forward to this. I thought the trailers were very charming. I didn't get my opportunity to see it at TIFF, so I'm glad to finally check this one off the list. Though, it's a little bit on the disappointing end, I'm not gonna lie. It's fine. More or less, Good Fortune is harmless, if you will. I think some of our performances are solid. Others, Keke Palmer is probably the highlight in performance for me personally. There's some jokes that land. I was never like, ugh, this is horrible, get me out of here. But I also wasn't really inspired. I feel like when you're talking about wealth distribution and happiness, this is like literally the most surface level of the surface level that you could possibly get. We've had so many movies about what makes life worth living and finding your purpose in your own life, yada yada yada, and then you add on the idea of wealth on top of that. Well, I was excited that we were going to get a film that kind of displayed that money does in fact buy happiness, in the sense that money buys you security, and it's really difficult to go beyond thinking about your immediate survival and security to be happy if you're living check to check, day to day, just to survive. So, yeah, money on a base level buys happiness. And I was excited to kind of explore that. And this film just kind of fumbled the ball a little bit. It has a super Hollywoodized ending that's very kumbaya-ish. And, you know, it is kind of like a little bit cringe sitting in a movie theater watching a film where they are kind of preaching those ideas about, you know, finding value and happiness and whatever you're doing, blah, blah, blah. Keep up the good fight. When you're watching rich people on the screen give you that message as you're sitting in the theater, not rich. So, yeah, there's a level of cringe there. So, unfortunately, Good Fortune is fine. It's perfectly harmless watch, and I'd say if the trailers looked good, maybe wait and see it on streaming. Unfortunately, it's just not as insightful as I had hoped for. It's not as funny as I'd hoped for, and it left me feeling kind of disappointed leaving the movie theater.